Welcome back. Today we are exploring open source versus proprietary LLMs, two very different approaches to AI development.
This is one of the most important strategic questions in AI. Should models be openly shared or kept proprietary?
Let's start with definitions. What makes a model open source?
Open source typically means the model weights are publicly released, often with training code and documentation.
Anyone can download, use, modify, and even redistribute the model.
Examples include LLMA from Meta, Mistral models, Falcon, MPT, and many others.
Proprietary models, by contrast, are kept private. You can only access them through APIs.
OpenAI's GPT models, Anthropic's Claude, Google's Gemini are primary access to services, not downloadable weights.
Though the terminology can be confusing, OpenAI is a company name, not a description of their models.
And some models are partially open. Weights are released but with restrictive licenses.
Let's discuss the benefits of open source models.
First, transparency. Researchers and users can inspect the model, understand its behavior, and audit for biases or failures.
This enables scientific research that isn't possible with API only access.
Second, customization. You can fine tune open models for your specific use case.
Adapt them to your domain, integrate them into your systems, and modify them as needed.
Third, privacy and control. You can run open models on your own infrastructure, keeping data private.
This is crucial for sensitive applications in healthcare, finance, or government.
Fourth, cost. After the initial setup, inference cost is just your compute with no per token API fees.
For high volume applications, this can be much cheaper.
And fifth, innovation and ecosystem. Open models create vibrant communities.
Developers build tools, datasets, fine tune variants, and applications.
This accelerates innovation beyond what any single company could achieve.
Now let's talk about the benefits of proprietary models.
First, often better performance. Companies like OpenAI and Anthropic invest enormously in training frontier models.
These tend to be the most capable models available.
Second, ease of use. API access is simple. No need to set up infrastructure, handle model serving, or manage updates.
This lowers the barrier to entry for developers.
Third, continuous improvement. Proprietary providers update models regularly, incorporating new techniques and safety improvements.
You automatically benefit from these improvements through the API.
Fourth, safety and moderation. Providers implement guardrails, content filters, and abuse prevention.
This can be complex to do well, and APIs provide it out of the box.
And fifth, support and reliability. Commercial providers offer SLAs, customer support, and uptime guarantees.
For production applications, this reliability matters.
Let's discuss the concerns about open source models.
One is dual use risks. Open models can be used for both beneficial and harmful purposes.
If anyone can download a powerful model, bad actors might use it for misinformation, cyber attacks, or other harms.
Unlike API access, you can't revoke access or monitor usage.
This is a major debate in AI safety circles.
Another concern is that open source can accelerate proliferation.
If frontier capabilities are openly shared, more actors get access to powerful AI quickly.
Some argue this reduces safety lead time, less opportunity to understand and mitigate risks before wide deployment.
Others argue that openness enables more people to work on safety research and solutions.
There are also economic concerns from the proprietary side.
Companies invest billions in training models. If competitors can freely use their models, how do they recoup costs?
This might reduce incentives for further investment in frontier model development.
Now, what about concerns with proprietary models?
One is centralization of power. If a few companies control the most capable AI, They have outsized influence.
This raises questions about accountability, bias, and access inequality.
Proprietary models can embed the values and priorities of their creators.
There's also vendor lock in. If you build on a proprietary API, you're dependent on that provider.
They can change pricing, terms of service, or deprecate versions.
And there's less scientific scrutiny. Without access to model internals, it's harder to understand failures or biases.
Let's talk about the ecosystem around each approach.
Open source has fostered tools like Hugging Face, which host thousands of models and datasets.
Libraries like Transformers, VLLM, and Llama.cpp make open models accessible.
Communities share fine tuned models, prompts, and techniques.
This creates a rapid feedback loop of improvement.
Proprietary models have different ecosystems. OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google provide SDKs, documentation, and developer tools.
There are marketplaces of applications built on these APIs.
And consultancies and agencies that specialize in particular proprietary platforms.
Now, many organizations use a hybrid approach,
They might use proprietary APIs for prototyping and general tasks.
but fine tune open models for specialized, high volume, or sensitive use cases.
This balances convenience, performance, cost, and control.
Let's discuss different open source licenses.
Some models use permissive licenses like Apache 2.0 or MIT, allowing almost any use.
Others use more restrictive licenses that prohibit commercial use, require attribution, or limit certain applications.
Meta's LLMA initially had a research only license, but later versions are more permissive.
Understanding licenses is crucial. Open weights doesn't always mean unrestricted use.
What about government and regulation perspectives?
Some governments favor open source for transparency and avoiding vendor lock in.
Others are concerned about security and prefer controlled access.
Regulatory approaches differ globally. The EU AI Act has provisions that affect both open and proprietary models differently.
China has specific regulations around large model deployment.
The US is still developing its approach with ongoing debates.
Let's talk about the future of open versus proprietary.
There's a widening gap in some capabilities. The most advanced models are proprietary.
But open models are catching up rapidly, often matching proprietary models from 6 to 12 months prior.
Techniques like distillation allow deriving capable open models from proprietary ones, though this raises IP questions.
There is also a trend toward open models with commercial licenses, freely available but with usage restrictions.
Some companies are experimenting with open access models are available but require approval or have oversight.
Finally, there are calls for public investment in open AI research, similar to other public goods like open source software or scientific knowledge.
The UK, France, and other countries are exploring national AI initiatives with open access components.
So, to recap, open source models provide transparency, customization, privacy, and foster innovation ecosystems. Proprietary models offer top performance, ease of use, continuous improvement, and commercial support. Both have benefits and concerns around safety, accountability, and economics. Many organizations use hybrid approaches, and the open versus proprietary landscape continues to evolve with technology, regulation, and business models.
Next episode, we're starting phase 5, the future of LLMs. We'll discuss ethical and societal considerations.
Thanks for listening.
Until next time, keep learning and stay curious about AI.